So believe it or not, you've actually made it to the final part of the balance training program for runners and triathletes. And what we're going to talk about today is balancing on inclines and declines. So this is one of the areas that I find is often neglected, especially in the rehabilitation of an injured runner. And this is important because as a runner, you're going to encounter gradients when you're out training and racing. So I'm standing in front of a simple slant board. This is what people use to stretch their calves. I also use it for a lot of the balance work that we're going to talk about today. So before you actually initiate this drill, it's important to mention that you need adequate calf flexibility and calf strength. And you also want to make sure that there aren't any foot and ankle joint restrictions, specifically at the talocrural joint, which is going to allow you to progress the leg over the foot. Okay? So provided those have been accounted for, we can go into the drills. So this is roughly a 30-degree incline. All right? No need to go above that. And what we're going to start with is making sure the foot's straight. I'm going to bring my thigh high. All right? Keeping the abdominal region engaged. Gently retract the chin. And then you're going to go into a running specific arm posture. And I'll usually hold this anywhere from 30 seconds up to a minute. And then the other variation is to have the thigh neutral with the knee flexed, really making sure that you're keeping that abdominal region engaged to prevent overarching of the low back. So really cinch, and again, you're going to hold this. So once you own those variations statically, we can start bringing in arm swing as we've done in the past. Okay, so the thigh high. And remember that arm swing should really occur at the level of the shoulder. And I also want to mention, when you're running uphill, a lot of times you're going to want to get your arms a little bit further in front of you. That way your center of mass is actually in front of the body, and it's going to help to pull you up the hill. Okay? So again, we're going to do this thigh high, and then thigh neutral. Switching gears here, downhill running, all right? Similar, but you're going to use slightly different arm mechanics, which we'll go over momentarily. So again, you're going to start with the foot straight, and we're going to just statically hold these postures first. So thigh high, thigh neutral, really keeping that abdominal region engaged. Alright, and then we'll start superimposing arm swing. So thigh high. And this time I'm going to actually bring my arms a little bit out to the side, which is going to help to control your descent, especially with steeper grades. Okay? And just make sure you don't get too much transverse rotation going. And then thigh neutral. So give those a shot. This is deceptively challenging, which is why I've waited till now to introduce it. So again, single leg balance on inclines and declines. 30-degree angle, you can either use a slant board or actually fabricate one if you live near a hardware store. So give it a shot. And that marks the end of the balance training program. So thanks again for everyone taking the time to check this out. It means a lot to me, and I hope that it really helps improve your running moving forward.